Hi guys, girl. This is my shorts here, and welcome to SM64 YouTubers versus Splatoon YouTubers. Now we know which one is the better, SM64 YouTubers or Splatoon YouTubers, but they both are almost similar at some point. However, SM64 YouTubers was uploaded a very long time ago, since 2006 towards there. Now, I will be doing versus YouTubers so often, which one is better, Splatoon YouTubers or SM64 YouTubers. Let's do this. Now, Storm 3 Bluebird 40 versus who wins the seventh of Slan and SM features. Now, the both videos was totally almost bit like the similar or familiar. Now, who wins the seventh of Slan videos was really amazing, and it's totally a blast. However, Storm 3's Bluebird 14 videos was not very good videos so far from Storm 3, because then the first 4 videos uploaded 2010, but the first videos was uploaded very late in August 2011, which was supposed to be uploaded December 2010 or January 2011. However, Storm 3's outfit was changed at the beginning in part 5, which doesn't make sense. It's supposed to be starting in the heaven and then with new look in part 5 videos. But why he changed his outfit in the first place? The Blue 14 was really terrible. All the SM64 YouTubers was also not in the last and future Bluebird 14 part videos, and the 6 to 10 videos was uploaded in 2012, but far too much delayed. And part 9.5 doesn't even make sense. Because back in 2010, since it was uploaded for first 4 videos, it has said part 1 out of 10, which is supposed to be 10 for videos, but however, part 6 and 8 was looked very unfinished. The part 9 is a very final battle against Salmon 3, but it's supposed to be part 10. But the opening scene from part 1 of Bluebird 14 doesn't even make sense. The freaking Foxy from part 3 was only one time or twice, whatever. I can tell how really bad that Bluebird 14 of Storm 3 videos is. But Storm 3 was completely immature back in 2013 or whatever. What is it called? The truth about Storm 3. The truth about Storm 3, how much Storm 3 was cyberbullying his own fans back then. And Storm 3 got threatened by Jacob the Cool 763. Because then serve Storm 3's right. And this is what Storm 3 deserved to get threatened by Jacob the Cool. However, the Storm 3's Season 5 videos was not very good as well. And the videos focused on the baddies doesn't even make sense. As for Pure the Sevens, the Oxland and SM videos was very good. And I couldn't believe their channels was been there over, it's almost 11 years. I know I did doing 10 and 30 videos for them back then, but live stream was gone and it's not fair on me like that. because the TV was turned up so loud and Ian's laptop was so loud. So yeah, I kept saying a wrong person or YouTubers by mistake or whatever, but it just happened to me a lot. But viewers of Resilience Oxford Innocent videos was really amazing, and cause Shroom here, we're going to talk about them later on. Viewers of Resilience is my favorite YouTubers, also alluded to 15, but they are really fantastic. Viewers of Resilience videos are really amazing, such as Oxford Innocent and Hangout videos. Really good. But I know they never uploaded Oxford Innocent 2 videos for such a while, but it's just one of these things. But however, we prefer Oxford Innocent videos was better than Splatoon 14 from Summer 3. But Pool was did very well. The Steam image from their own Steam account was really fantastic. And look, we had Blue Raven there. But it's been such a while since I first watched his videos back then, and now it's all gone. However, Pool 107, Octolen, and Innocent videos was really more recommended videos than Bluebird 40 by Summer 3. Now, the winner is Pool 107 because the Octolen Innocent videos was better than Summer 3's Bluebird 40. The Octolen Hangout videos was very fantastic, and we've been looking forward to part 4 question for Oxford Innocent 2. I know it's been so long, but it's just one of these things. Now let's move on to Luther 15, my favorite YouTubers, and here's SM64. Now SM64 is become famous YouTubers already. Because he uploaded a lot of these videos so often back then. And 2017 and 2018 was completely a blast year has been through. A lot better than 2015 2016. However, back in 2015 and 2016 in January, SM64 got to Japan for a holiday right before back to school. Because I really wasn't impressed how he went to Japan for holiday right before back to school, and that is how both 2015 and 2016 got complete a mess. The loser of the last 15, well she hang on, who is that? Oh, the guys are. Sorry about that. Because I was a very last guys outside, but it's almost 9 o'clock PM. But I was a bit late for guys or like that. Not to worry. Now we are all that's all Loser the Score 15, my favorite YouTuber. Now Loser the Score 15, but there wasn't a lot of these videos on her, but they are very good as well. But SM64 did very well so often, but he got a lot of subscribers than we are. Completely wretched YouTuber than ever. However, losing the Rascal 15 was totally there very well, but SM64 had ton of these very good videos. But however, 2015 to 2016 not very good here. But however, 2017 and 2018 are better than 2016 to 2015. Now, losing the Rascal 15 made a bunch of videos was very good. She lost against Basketball for 5th percent in the second episode, but maybe she will rematch against Basketball in the future with better team than ever. However, the Square Sisters voice acting from Claus are really fantastic. But SM64 and his brother, who did very well doing voice acting both Shume and Fishy Bobkins. Yeah, they did very well often. And they use it as voice texting 10 website for Bob. Yep, God damn it, Bob. However, both SM64 and Claus was a bit close enough. Or I get these two a draw. Because it's a tie for both SM64 and Claus. Now, let's talk about both Alex Biter and Mau 34 321. Now, Alex Biter is a very good YouTuber so often. Now, I better get the spoilers out of the way for Alex Biter. Now, Alex Biter was there very well of his own videos. He does bad YouTubers now. Now let's look at Mau for 2021. Couldn't believe it's been a year already of this YouTubers. And now he was doing a streaming. Now both Mau for 2021 and Spider have the same YouTubers of the year. Now the day of the Spider was massive cancelled back then. The post 3 for the 14 videos or 11 whatever was completely cancelled and discontinued, but not to worry. But because then FC Mama of it, the 421 was completely carried on with the split part videos back then. They never get cancelled or discontinued, but it just carry on such as Into the Fourth Dimension and some other. But Alex Biter did very well. It's a bit amazing how far that YouTuber is so often. I also like the Olympic Games, bloopers videos very funny, but I'm still love Super Mario Bros. And Sonic the Hedgehog, but I really do not like Olympic Games with these two. But however, Alex Biter did very well, and the video was also focused on Korea at some time. I really wish Biter better change that YouTube banner. Because that YouTube banner is just almost 3 or 4 years old already. I really wish Biter better change that banner. But that YouTube banner still there over 3 years. I really wish he better change it. The profile picture for his channel just look really good. And Spider's old appearance from very old videos, such as the green spider, which is completely green, and then that, and then those England. Mama Fed for the one did very well of his own bloopers videos since olden time. But however, Dark Moon World was all the two-part videos. The fourth dimension videos did very well. The Moon World 2 was brought over at Dark Moon World. I'm not sure what happened to my ammo field for 2 on videos, but however, I better give Alex Spider and my ammo field for 21 a draw as well, which is a tie. Now, let's talk about both LA and Penco. Now, LA. Yeah, she's an adult now. But however, Ella Cordelia had her own YouTube channels back then. Now, I'm not talking about shipping with Heavy, which is not funny like that. She did very well do last streaming, and look at that videos wasn't a lot so often. The most disturbing part about LA downfall was choke herself and rescued by a cat. And she locked herself in a bathroom, which is a bit rough or awkward. I mean, she's an adult. Why is she trying to kill herself like that? But it's not funny so often. You see, Ellie Cordelia last streaming. It's just not sure about that. See, she does very well of these music video remakes for my shop. And then here kitty videos. I hear the true scream, but she's sighing a lot, which is very annoying to hear. As for Pinku, now, I'm not sure about Pinku. Yeah, copyright. Now, Penco 16. Penco 16, well, she's a boost by SM64 YouTubers, but not to worry. Now, Penco 16 is a very well doing YouTube videos, and she does very well of these music remake and some live streaming or videos whatever. She's uploaded a live concept. See here, SM64. Now, Penco 16 has so much music remake on her channels than LA had. But I know it's a downfall for LA and it's not funny. But Ella Cordelia had raw music videos and some live streaming, but there wasn't a lot of these videos on LA Cordelia. But I'm looking at Pinko 16 right now. She's had a lot of these videos in LA Cordelia, but I'm sorry, LA Cordelia. We really wish you should have killed yourself back then. And I talk about parent suicide, which is just not funny anymore. So the winner is Pinko 16 because she said very, very well. Now, there was not a lot of these YouTubers to talk about it, which one is better. Now, I'm not sure about even Jill or Shroom. Now let's talk about Shroom and Jill for the last time. Now here's Jill and Shroom. Because let's talk about the Shroom or Blue Inkling or whatever back then. Now, Jill, which I just watched his videos back then. And Jill was there very, very well, making both skills mod videos and so filmmaking videos, also SM64 and
later campaigns.
Splatoon videos. But also Shroom themselves, they did very well, but the first video was you can't do that. Whereas now showed our Waluigi, which is the same appearance from SM64. However, the Shroom video was really fantastic. But I know Square Ventures were discontinued. But the Square Ventures video made by Shroom of Blue Inkling was really fantastic. But there's Maxi Givers completely messed from 2015. Oh, I messed from back then. I'm not sure what happened to our videos. I'm not sure what happened to all our streaming from Shroom. But just one of these things.
To heal.
But for Jill, he did very well, and he did Splatoon and the Nausea videos back then, and it looked very good. But we're still waiting for Splatoon and the Nausea 7, which got delayed back then. But I know the delay was very annoying. But it was one of these things. However, the girls mod that was filmmaker videos was very funny.
Reloading.
However, I should give both Shroom and Jill a tie. Because they both YouTubers or they very well, so I gave Jill and Shroom a draw. Because both Shroom and Jill was there very, very well doing these videos often. I know through these videos was completely messing from Shroom, but not to worry, it's just one of these things. But Jill's videos was quite amazing, but the breakdance from Seriously videos, but the background sound and music was missing, but not to worry. Good, that was pretty much it. Now, people in this video, the winner is the Splatoon YouTubers. Yep. Now let me try again. The winner is the Splatoon YouTubers. Because the Splatoon YouTubers had won. Because the Girls Mod videos and Source filmmaking videos was really good and fully cinematic and screenshots. Yep. Because the Source filmmaking videos and Girls Mod videos from Splatoon YouTubers was really good. Well done, Splatoon YouTubers. You're the best YouTubers ever than ever. Because the Girls Mod and Source filmmaker videos are very good and it's completely cinematic animation and screenshots. Well done, Splatoon YouTubers. But sorry, SM64, but you did very well. However, Splatoon YouTubers is the winner. Well, I hope you guys and girls enjoy this videos. Please leave comments below. Please add like a favorite to my videos. Please subscribe and follow to my channels if you're new to me. Peace, men and shorts. I hope you enjoy it. Peace, men and shorts.